Imagine a forest floor, bathed in an ethereal, otherworldly glow. It's not magic. It's the secret world of bioluminescent fungi, tiny organisms with astonishing superpowers you never knew existed. What if I told you these glowing mushrooms are communicating, fighting off predators, and even shaping entire ecosystems in ways you can't even begin to comprehend? You think you know nature? Think again. There's a hidden world beneath our feet, where seemingly simple fungi possess incredible abilities that defy imagination. We're talking about natural light shows that protect entire forests and communication networks more complex than any human invention. What if the most incredible natural phenomena are happening right under your nose, completely unseen? Prepare to have your mind blown as we unveil the mind-bending superpowers of bioluminescent fungi. From their mysterious glow to their vital role in sustaining life on Earth, these luminous wonders are far more than just pretty lights. They're key players in nature's grand design. Welcome back to Unmolding Science. For centuries, the sight of wood that seemingly burned with a cold, pale fire, a phenomenon known as foxfire or will-o'-the-wisp, fueled folklore and terrified early travelers. These ancient tales were, in fact, early encounters with the true cosmic misfit of the fungo kingdom, bioluminescent fungi. Today, we are going to dive deep into this hidden, glowing world, unveiling the secrets behind the mysterious light and exploring the profound and often overlooked ecological impact of these luminous organisms. We will demystify the chemical reaction that powers their glow, explore the scientific theories behind why they light up, and reveal how their illumination might be a form of sophisticated, unseen communication. Get ready to discover the astonishing secrets these glowing organisms have been keeping from us. Our journey begins with the glow of the ancients, unveiling the fundamental mystery of the light itself. The question is simple. What is this otherworldly glow, and why does it exist? Bioluminescence is simply light produced by a living organism through a chemical reaction, and it is most famous in deep-sea creatures like anglerfish and jellyfish. But on land, fungi are among the most numerous luminous organisms. The light is not heat, but a cold light produced by the oxidation of a molecule called luciferin, catalyzed by an enzyme called Luciferin in fungi. This process is meticulously controlled, allowing them to switch their light on and off or maintain a steady, hypnotic shimmer. While the chemistry is straightforward, the evolutionary reason for the glow is anything but, and it is this mystery that drives much of the research. Scientists have proposed several compelling theories. One of the oldest theories suggests the light is a byproduct of metabolism, a harmless way to dispose of excess oxygen, a kind of fungal exhaust pipe. A more powerful theory proposes that the glow is an attractant for insects, especially beetles and flies. These insects, attracted to the light in the dark forest, land on the glowing mushroom caps and inadvertently pick up the fungal spores. They then carry these spores away, effectively acting as nature's tiny postal workers, aiding in the fungi's dispersal and reproduction. A third, darker theory suggests the glow may be a deterrent to fungivores, animals that eat fungi, warning them that the mushroom is toxic, or perhaps attracting predators of those very fungivores. A bizarre, glowing line of defense. The fact is, the purpose may vary depending on the species and the environment, but what is clear is that this simple light is the key to a highly complex survival strategy. Over 80 species of fungi are known to be bioluminescent, from the famous ghost fungus Omphallotus nidiformis of Australia, which grows on decaying wood, to Mycelial species, small delicate mushrooms, whose entire cap and stem can emit a soft pale green light. But the light is beyond the pretty picture. It is a potential language. Scientists are increasingly looking at the glowing mycelial network, the vast, subterranean web of fungal threads, as a form of fungal secret language, a kind of mycelial internet. While the fruiting body, the mushroom itself, glows to attract spores, the mycelium under the ground, which is the bulk of the organism, often glows as well. What message could this underground light be sending? Researchers have observed that the intensity of the glow can wax and wane in a rhythmic pattern, potentially controlled by the fungi's internal biological clock, or circadian rhythm. Furthermore, the light production can change in response to environmental factors like temperature, humidity, and nutrient availability. This has led to speculation that the light is not just a beacon, but a signal for information exchange across the network. Could a resource-starved part of the mycelial network be signaling its distress to a resource-rich area, requesting the transfer of nutrients? Could a sudden surge in light intensity be a warning about a nearby danger, a chemical threat, or the presence of a predator? Recent breakthroughs using highly sensitive light detection technology are allowing researchers to map these light signals in real time, attempting to crack the code of this silent, shimmering communication. If the fungal network truly uses light to communicate, it would represent a form of information processing more complex and distributed than almost any human-designed system. The silent glow of the forest floor may be a bustling hub of conversation we are only just learning how to listen to. The superpowers of these fungi extend far beyond just glowing. They are ecological architects, playing an unsung role as the custodians of the forest. All fungi are vital to the health of an ecosystem, primarily through their role in decomposition and nutrient cycling. They are nature's supreme recyclers, breaking down dead wood, leaves, and organic matter into the basic nutrients that plants need to grow. Without fungi, the forest floor would be buried in undecomposed material, locking away essential carbon and nutrients. Bioluminescent fungi are particularly important in this process, as many of them are saprotrophs, meaning they feed on dead or decaying wood, acting as a crucial part of the carbon cycle. Furthermore, they are often involved in complex symbiotic relationships with other organisms. By attracting insects for spore dispersal, they also facilitate the feeding and life cycles of those insects, which in turn become food for larger creatures. In a way, the glowing fungus sustains the very food web around it, turning its cold light into the energy that fuels the ecosystem. Scientists are also beginning to view them as indicator species, the specific conditions required for certain bioluminescent fungi to thrive: stable humidity, lack of pollution, and a healthy supply of woody debris mean that their presence, or conversely their absence, can tell us a great deal about the overall health and undisturbed nature of a forest ecosystem. A thriving population of glowing fungi is often a sign of a thriving, intact ecosystem. Looking forward, the incredible abilities of these fungi suggest a future is fungal, with applications spanning from medicine to tech. The chemical mechanism behind the glow, the luciferous system, has immense biomedical potential. Researchers are exploring how the light-producing enzyme and its compounds could be adapted to act as in medical research, potentially allowing scientists to visualize biological processes, track the spread of diseases, or monitor gene expression within living cells in real time without invasive procedures. Imagine a future where a doctor can see a glowing tumor or a glowing immune response simply by introducing a harmless fungal enzyme. Furthermore, the fungi themselves produce a wide array of unique chemical compounds as part of their defense and metabolic processes. These compounds are being studied for potential use as novel antibiotics, antifungals, or even anti-cancer drugs. Tapping into a chemical arsenal that has evolved over millennia. On the technological front, the concept of bioillumination is incredibly promising. Imagine using genetically engineered fungal systems to create sustainable, self-powering light sources for public spaces. Streetlights powered not by electricity, but by living, glowing organisms that require minimal energy input and zero wiring. This would represent a major step towards truly green, decentralized lighting solutions. And researchers are already working on genetically transferring the fungal bioluminescence system into other organisms, like plants, to create ambient, glowing foliage. All of this potential underscores why conservation efforts are crucial. The secret superpowers of these fungi are not just a spectacle. They are a vast, largely untapped reservoir of scientific and ecological knowledge. Protecting the unique ecosystems where they thrive is paramount to unlocking the next generation of scientific breakthroughs. The more we learn to listen to the silent, shimmering conversations of the forest floor, the more we realize that the smallest, most unassuming organisms hold the keys to some of nature's greatest secrets. The bioluminescent fungus is a dazzling reminder that the most profound power often resides in the most unexpected places.